Good morning, everyone. Yeah, very good morning. Shall we begin the session? Today's topic is the revision of the programming in Java. That is revision of programming in Java that is understood or that is available under the content we should use. So that is the programming in Java revision. We are finished with the quality system in IT revision in the last class. That is in the Friday's class. So let's start with the programming in Java revision in the today's class. So, what is the meaning of programming in Java revision? That means whenever we are dealing with a huge amount of data, then we have to need the programming, and we have dealt about the C++, we have dealt about the C language, and this programming, this Java programming is based on the object-oriented language. So let's start with the revision, or shall I wait for others? All right. So let's start with the Java. What is the Java? What are the various syntax? What are the various variables that is used in the Java? And what are the various keywords that is available in the Java? So these are the various chapters that is used in this one, and just a revision. That is how to use this Java variables or how to use this one. So let's start with the chapter number 1. That is the Java overview. Now this Java overview says that it is developed by the Sun Microsoft system, which was initiated by the James Gosling and released in the 1995 as core component of Sun Microsoft Java platform. So whatever the Java platform that is developed, so this is developed by the Sun Microsystem, and as of the December 2008, the latest version of the latest release of the Java is 6, that is the J2 SE. And with the advancement of the Java and its widespread popularity, multiple configurations were built up to suit various type of platform. Example, J2 EE for enterprise applications and J2 ME for the mobile applications. There are multiple versions. There are multiple platforms that is used with the Java, that is used for the Java with the advancement of the Java. And Sun Microsoft System has renamed the new J2 versions as the Java SE, Java EE, and Java ME. So Java is guaranteed to write once, run many times. That means we can write only once but run many times. Same program is used to run or can be run many times, multiple times. This is write once, run many times. Now, what are the various features of Java, or what is the Java? So first is the Java is a platform independent. Sorry, the first is the Java is object oriented. That means whatever the we have studied in the C++, that is object oriented features like data inheritance, data abstraction, polymorphism, that all features are available in the object oriented language, and Java is also object oriented language. So everything is an object, and Java can be easily extended since it is based on the object model. Next one is platform independence. So unlike many other programming languages like C and the C++, when the Java is compiled, it is not compiled to the platform specific function, rather it is a platform independent bytecode, and this is distributed over the web and interpreted by the Java virtual machine, that is the JVM, on which the platform is running. The next one is a simple. Java is designed to be easy to learn. If you understand the basic concept of hoops, Java would be easy to matter. Then secure, then architecture neutral. So this provides an architecture neutral object like file format which makes a compiled code to be executable on many processors with the presence of the Java runtime system. Then portable, and this is also portable in nature. Java that is used in or that is written in the SIC. Then robust. So Java makes an effort to eliminate the prone situations by emphasizing mainly on the compile time error checking and the runtime error checking. That means the Java is a robust in nature. Robust in the sense there is a if I give the wrong input, that only that also the output is also available. That is a robust in nature. The next is Java is a multi-threaded. So this is possible to write the program that can do many tasks simultaneously, and the design feature also allows the developer to construct smoothly running interactive applications. Then next one is interpreted. So this is translated onto the fly into the native machine's instruction and is not stored anywhere. That means it is interpreted, not stored anywhere. We can interpret the content, we can use the content. Then there is a high performance. So with the use of just in time compiler, Java enables high compilers or high performance. Then there is a distributed. That is Java is designed for the distributed environment of the internet, so we can. But it is designed for the distributed. That means we can distribute the content of the, we can distribute the material. That is a distributed environment of the internet. Then dynamic. So Java is considered to be more dynamic than the C or the C++. It is more and more dynamic since it is designed to adapt to an environment or involving environment. And Java programs can carry extensive amount of routine or runtime information that can be used to verify and resolve access to objects on runtime. That is access to whatever we have access the objects on the runtime that is used with the dynamic in nature. So one is a multi-threaded, one is a interpreted, one is a dynamic, one is a high performance, one is a distributed. The next is the history of Java. Who wrote the Java? What is the history of the Java? This is write once, read many times language. Now, what you need, this is the setup that you need for this. Then what is the next? That is the Java environmental setup. You have to download the Java with the exe files. Then setting the path, that is right click on a computer, go to the my properties or the properties and go to the environmental variable button and the advanced tab. Now put the path with the Java executable. For example, if the path is currently set to the C Windows, and change your path to read the Java program. Then setting up the path for the Windows 98 ME. Then setting the path for the Linux, Unix, Solaris, FreeBSD. Then popular Java editor, one is a Notepad, one is a NetBeans, one is Eclipse. Now we are dealing with the NetBeans. It is the open source and free software that can be downloaded from this one. Now what is the next? There is a basic structure of the syntax. Now chapter number 3 is what are the various basic Java syntax. Now when we say about the Java basic syntax that is used, so this is available with the Java basic syntaxes. Now we will consider the various Java program that can be defined as a collection of objects that communicate via invoking each other methods. Now let us briefly look into the what is a class, what is an object, what is a method, what is an instance variable. Now, when we say about the object that have a states and the behavior, for example, a dog has a states class. Now, the class, what is it defined, that is used as the template blueprint that describes the behavior states that object will support. Then method, so that is actually or basically a behavior that is available. Then instance variable, that is whatever the variable we are assigning, whatever the variable we are dealing with. So that is a variable is a thing, or the we can say the variable that stores the output, that stores the values. Now this is the first Java program. This is the public class, my first Java program. Then public dot static dot void main. So we are using this one, public static void main. Then system dot out dot println. Now this is also mandatory that the system have a S capital. System dot out dot println hello world. Now let us see how to save and compile the program. Open the notepad file and write the code. Write the code as above. So open the notepad file and write this code. Now save the file as my first Java program.java. Save the file as the whatever the file that is available, that is a notepad file. So that is a save the file as a my first Java program.java. Now after saving the notepad file, you have to open a command prompt. Command prompt means a DOS prompt that is available. So go to the directory and you save the file as a class. Now assume the directory as a C drive. Now in the same way, you type the Java C, that is a my first program.c or my first program.java, and press the enter to compile the code. Now, if there are no error in your code, the command prompt will take you the next line, that is assumption that is used. Now the path variable is set. You have to set the file. After writing this one, you have to type the file, that is my first Java program, to run your program. You will be see hello world that is printed on the window. That is hello world that is printed on the window, that is available to print on the window. Now this is the basic syntax. Now about the Java program, it is very important to keep in mind the following point, that is a case sensitivity. That means Java is case sensitive. If I use the static S small, that is different from the capital S then static. So Java is a case sensitive. The next is the class name. The first letter should be in the uppercase. So whenever I use a class name, that is my first Java class, my M capital, F capital, J capital, and the C capital. Now next is the method name. All method names should start with a lowercase letter. That means public void main my method name. This is used with the lowercase letter. Then next is a program file name. This is the name of the program that should exactly match the class name. This is used with the my first Java program.java. Then public static void main string args, that is also a main method. For example, like in C, we are using the main method. In the C++, we are using the main method. In the Java programming, this is the main method that is used with every Java program. That is public static void main string args. Now, next is the Java identifiers. Identifier means by which we can identify. So that requires the name for the classes, variable, method that are known as the identifier. These are the various things that we are used to remember. All identifiers should begin with the letter. After the first character, identifier can have any number of or any combination of the characters. Then a keyword cannot be used as identifier. Most important identifiers are the case sensitive. Examples are salary, value, 1 to 3 ABC, then there is a salary. Now there are two types of modifiers in Java. One is the access modifier, one is a non-access modifier. Access modifiers includes the default, public, protected, private. The non-access modifiers include the final, abstract, and the strict FP. There are two types of Java modifiers. One is the access modifiers, one is the non-access modifiers. Now this is the Java variables. We should see the following types of variables in the Java. One is a local variable, one is a class variable, one is an instance variable. There are two types of variable that is used. One is a local variable. That means we are using the variable that means that is local to the content, that is local to the scenario. Then there is a class variable, that is a static variable. That means we are using the static variable, class variable. Then there is the instant variable, that is non-static variables. Then next is the Java array. So these are the object that stores multiple variable of the same type. However, when we are using an array that itself in an object on the heap, we would like to declare and construct and initialize in our coming chapter, that is what is the array, how it is used, and why it is used in the Java array. The next is a Java enum, that is used with the Java enum that was designed with the values. That means we are declaring the variable. For example, this small, medium, and the large, three variables are declared. Now small gets the value as a 0, medium gets the value as a 1, large gets the value as a 2. So this is 0, 1, and 2. Now enum can be declared as their own or inside a class method inside a enum. That means enumerators are used with the values that describes the variable. Next is the Java keyword. So these are the reserved keywords or reserved words in the Java that is used when is abstract. Byte, class, to, extend, force, import, long, private, short. Then comments, these are the single line or the multi-line comment that depends. This is same as the C and the C++. When I use a multi-line comment, then we have to use the slash and the star, then star and the slash. When there's a single line comment, this is the double slash that is used. Then using the blank line, so a line containing the white space possibly with the comment that is known as a blank line and totally ignores it. Then inheritance, this can be derived from the classes. Basically, if you want to create a new class and here is already a class that has some of the code that you require, so it is possible to use to derive your new class from the already existing class. And in any Java programming, Java language, an interface can be defined as a contract between the objects on how to communicate with each other and how to play a vital role in the concept of the inheritance that is used that derives the class that should use, but the implementation of the method is totally depends on the subclass. The next one is the Java objects and the classes. What are the various Java and the objects and the classes that is used over here? So next is the Java object and the classes. What are the various Java object and the classes? So Java is an object-oriented language, a language that has an object-oriented feature that is known as object-oriented language. That are the classes that have a fundamental concept. So one is a polymorphism that is used, that is polymorphism. Then there is inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, classes, objects, instance, methods. So whatever the methods, whatever the object, whatsoever the data that is available, that will be used as an instance, that will be used as the method as a method parsing or the message parsing. That should be used as a Java object classes in a Java object classes. In this chapter, we look into the concept that is the classes and the objects. So one is the object that have states and the behavior. For example, a dog has